And before we get started, I wanted to clarify a few things about getting tarot card readings. I want to caution against knee-jerk reactions. And when you see something that seems incredibly good, incredibly bad, you don't want to take action right away. You want to meditate and make sure that you're making the right action. For me, there are 3 reasons to get a tarot card reading. One is to look ahead and see where we can invite good things into our lives a bit more easily, or avoid the obstacles that may be coming down the line. So, you know, it increases awareness. 2, it clarifies a decision that you are already in the middle of. For instance, perhaps you have been in a lot of pain for a long time with a certain person, you're thinking of ending it. Well, a tarot card reading can confirm whether or not you're doing the right thing by ending that particular association. And 3, also, it can help us become more self-aware about the things about ourselves that we would need to improve, where we need to possibly try a little harder, or maybe we're coming across a certain way. And a tarot card reading will help us to take a look at those things and maybe become a little bit more self-aware. And these are the objectives that I am attempting to convey with my tarot card readings. I want them to be helpful. I want them to be insightful and really make your life better, not to scare you or to make you think that something doomy and gloomy is coming down the line, you know. If you just lift your head, you can see that pothole up the street and you can avoid it. And that's, to me, what a tarot card reading is. It's lifting your head. It's not walking with your head in the clouds. It's being aware and making an effort to become more aware. It's just a tool. Hello Aries, this is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and I am here with your 2018 Money and Finance Tarot card reading. I am going to do a calendar reading, which is 12 cards in a circle, and I am going to go twice around, so that's 2 cards for each month. Are you ready, Aries? Let's go. Okay, so the first card is the 6 of Swords. Put that over there. February, the Emperor. March is the 9 of Pentacles. April is the Chariot. May is Temperance. June is 10 of Wands. July is the High Priestess. August is the 5 of Pentacles. September is the 2 of Swords. October is the 4 of Swords. November is the Star. And December is the Knight of Cups. Alright, just starting from January again, we have the Hierophant. February, the 4 of Cups. March, the Page of Wands. April, the Ace of Cups. May, the King of Cups. June, the King of Swords. July, the 7 of Wands. August, the Page of Swords. That little rascally page has been in every reading so far. The Queen of Wands is for July, August, September. October is the 5 of Wands. November is the Page of Pentacles. And December is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on with you this year. Financially. For some of you, there is divorce. Not as a surprise. This is something that is finalized. This is something that you have known for a while. It's finally coming. And for others of you, there is need to adhere to the rules. Okay, so you have been maybe spending too much money and you haven't been sticking to your budget, or at work you have been doing things that are not going by procedure. I don't want to say that somebody's been kind of cheating a little bit when it comes to the stock market or something like that, but there is a need to stick to the rules, or else something could end, could cause. I was reading the other day where the Six of Swords in a deck, a very, very old deck, was the card of incarceration. So please, 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 if you're doing something like playing the stock market or doing some sort of gambling, please do not do anything unethical. Okay, so there's a need to follow the rules, and whatever something has ended and something has come to light, and there's a need to follow the rules. Okay, so it may be even a New Year's resolution or something where you are saying, I'm no longer going to be doing something a certain way, I'm going to be doing it the right way. That is something that I see like a vow to oneself, where you are saying, I am going to become a different person this year and do things differently, do things right. Okay, Aries, that's a really nice beginning. I hope it's you taking the initiative to do things right and not somebody else coming to you and saying you're not doing things right. Okay, so in February we have the Emperor and the Four of Cups. The Emperor is the sign of absolute power and domination. You're getting noticed, you're successful, you're carving out a new niche and looking for new opportunities, and yet you're not satisfied with the way things are going. You think you could do better. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, Aries. Why are you putting so much pressure on yourself? What are you trying to accomplish? You really want to make some big changes this year, but you need to take one step at a time, right? You can't. The journey of 1,000 steps begin with one step. Okay, the journey of 1,000 miles. How does that go? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Yes, the old Chinese proverb, and I believe that you just have to take one step at a time. Your first step comes first. Okay, so now we are looking at March with the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Some good news concerning money. Okay, it's concerning your security. You may even be going to travel, be invited to travel somewhere for business. The Nine of Pentacles being a card of business travel. Is it a business that you're already involved in, or is it something new? That remains to be seen, because I'm reading for so many people. It could be either. And it may be that, see, here's the Chariot. There's more confirmation that you're going to be doing some traveling in the early part of this year, possibly even to meet a romantic partner, or with a romantic partner, somebody who's been in your life, in the periphery for a long time, is finally going to come to the fore, and you this partner are going to travel and make money together through this travel opportunity. That's really fantastic, Aries. So sometime in April, you'll be seeing this sort of opportunity to travel. And here we have the Temperance card and the King of Cups. Now, the Temperance is a card of, I'm seeing combining forces, combining talents, combining skill sets. So it really makes sense that at this point you are starting something with someone else, and it seems to be something that is built up from something from the past. Does that make sense? Let me see if I can rephrase that. You're taking something from the past, you're breaking it down into its smaller components, you're putting it together into something that will increase your net worth. We have the King of Cups here, a very good person, a very sharp person, somebody who will assist you. I see that this is a person who is very supportive. Okay, somebody coming towards you to offer some support, because whatever this is, it's taking a lot of mind power, and it may be a little bit confusing, and you may not have the entire skill set to do it, and you may not have the self-confidence to do it. So this support, it really is valuable. I'm not sure if this is somebody you already know. I believe it may be somebody that you already know, somebody who is a business person, a family member who is possibly doing something very similar, being pulled into a family business or something, where you are assisted by someone who is already in your family. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who is a business advisor or some sort of professor in a school teaching finances, or some sort of way to make more money. So you receive the support for whatever your idea is, whatever this idea that involves taking something from the past, breaking it down into little pieces, and then putting it back together into something as a viable business resource. So as we go into June, in June we have a little bit of discord here, though. You find yourself in conflict with somebody here, and they are basically coming at you and saying, you owe me. They are, I don't know if this is official, like a debt collector or a tax collector, or unofficial, like somebody who lent you money and now they want their money back. But in June, somebody is asking for a payback, and you just don't have it, or you may not have all of it. So you're not prepared. You are deeply involved in this, whatever this is, this side project. You may even just be going back to school so that you can learn about how to make more money. But when June rolls around, there's a situation where somebody is putting pressure on you to pay up. So let's see if we can find out a little bit more about what this is. In July, we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. So there we have more conflict. Someone is still on your case about getting paid back. Now, the High Priestess is in a financial sense, the High Priestess is kind of urging us to keep our own counsel. Okay? Don't go blabbing to everybody that you have this fantastic idea and you're starting your own business and blah blah blah, and you know you've met with some fantastic opportunity. Keep it hush hush, all right? Because somebody is after you for some payback, and they may set you back in such a way that you wouldn't be able to pursue whatever it is that you're going to pursue. So let's say you have some money put aside for taking some classes for this idea that you want to put together. This person may demand that you pay them back and side rail that extra learning or that training or business startup capital or something like that. But this person is dead set on getting their money, okay? But you are going to keep it secret. In August, the negativity continues a little bit, possibly from this person, looking for their payback, looking for you to give them the money that they feel that they are owed. I don't know if they are in the right to be asking for this money, but there they are again, on your case all the time. I'm not sure if you give it to them, but you are feeling very stretched financially, and you are sticking to your budget, sticking to your guns because you have plans for this money. You are not going to let go of it easily or lightly. So I'm just saying that the struggle continues in August with this person demanding their money back. And of course it could be problems with your credit card. In September, there is a little bit of respite. Maybe somebody lends you some money and you pay up your credit cards or something like that. Or you finally get caught up. You know, you've been working so hard, maybe you've been putting some extra hours, and or maybe your sideline is starting to pick up, or you're learning, you're selling something online. Whatever it is, it's got you to a place where you are balanced. You're balanced and you're barely hanging on. Okay? So the money comes in, it goes out as quickly as it comes in, though. Okay, so you're not able to really save anything, but you are definitely making ends meet. Whereas, well, you weren't in any financial trouble earlier this year. It's just that this project that you want to get off the ground is going to involve some capital. And you want to put this money aside so that you can enjoy this project. You can, you know, start your business without worrying about where the next paycheck is coming from, or you can make sure that you have enough money for materials, or you know, you can go to school without having to worry about taking a second job while you're studying. Okay, so you are really hanging on, going strictly abiding to your budget here, but it's difficult. But you can do it because you are the fire sign, Aries. Okay, in October, it's interesting. We have the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands, which are, in my opinion, two completely opposing cards, and it's hilarious because the Five of Wands is the struggle to succeed and the conscious effort to deal with your competition, and yet the Four of Wands is total peace and relaxation and recuperation and mental disconnection. So how can you have both at the same time in October, unless you're ignoring everything that's going on around you? So I'm thinking that maybe this person who's causing all this noise in your life about the money, they're just getting ignored. You're just meditating and concentrating on what you're going to be doing with your little project, and they are flipping out. They are going really, they're getting really annoying, but you are really good at tuning them out. And if you're not tuning them out, then maybe that is the suggestion, that is the solution for this discord, because it's not getting resolved. It's constant back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you know, there's no solution. So sometimes the best thing to do when there's no solution is just to withdraw, you know. That is so interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten those two cards together before. Because in November, we have a message of some money coming in. There's an opportunity with the star that you don't see coming. And it is just unbelievable. You can't believe it. It's like, where did this come from? It's a big surprise. A surprise bonus, or just an opportunity that comes out of left field. Oh, sorry about the noise there. So yeah, all this, how should I say? I have the word. All this focus on what you want finally culminates here with the star near the end of the year, with this message of money coming in, or this opportunity to make money, to take what you've learned and to incorporate it into your life, to let it fly like the birds in the star card. It finally comes through, thanks to your dedication and your single-minded focus. Crazy, Aries. Could it have been a course that you wanted to take? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles here in December, and it looks like finally you are getting that opportunity to upgrade your skills, to upgrade your life, to upgrade your financial situation. And there is this relationship there, that relationship that's always been there, that's always been in the periphery of this person who's always had your back. And they're there. And they are cheering you on, so to speak. They are lifting you up when you're feeling down. And they are giving you the support you need to achieve what it is you have been working so hard, wanting so hard all year long. Finally culminates, and you get to learn what you need to learn, acquire the skills to make your dream come true. So it's all about a career change here, Aries. Some sort of change in direction in terms of the way that you make money, and that transition period is very challenging because you may not be knowing where your next paycheck is coming from, or whether or not the current job that you're doing is going to be enough for, wow, it's really noisy today, is enough to tide you over for the time period between what you're doing now and what you're hoping for finally takes off. Okay, Aries, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenge next year, but you have the support of someone very, very good to you, and you have the hope of starting something really promising, and you have some really good people behind you. I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed your 2018 financial readings. Please subscribe, comment, and like my videos, and make sure you tell 2 friends because they might need to hear these messages too, right? And receive a little bit of assistance. Okay, Aries? Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed doing this for you. I will see you next week. Thank you, Aries. Bye-bye.